Continental Championships has always excelled, and this year, no exception. Opportunity to get the bronze. Here she's in danger of giving up the step out, and she does. Good job by Demko to come right back at her, and we're tied at 1. I caught an interview earlier this year. I think it was earlier this year. Kind of time runs together during the pandemic. Eric Olenowski had a really good interview. Interesting talk with Blaska of the Netherlands and talking about her Olympic achievement in 2016. And, you know, she talked about really being the one-woman show in her country for wrestling. You know, Eric asked the question, after your Olympic berth, did that ignite a fire within the country? And she was quite frank with her response. No, not really. You know, she has the benefit of living right along the German border, so she actually trained inside Germany for a good number of years, continues to do so. She says a lot of the promising young Netherlands wrestlers are more centrally located in the country, so there's not just as many clubs for them to choose from. Heels against the back. That'll be 4. Beautifully executed by Demko to grab the 5-1 lead. So she kind of caught advantage of Blaska, worried about the step out there. She put on the brakes, and then Demko able to launch and put her in a danger position for 4. So key sequence right there from Christina Demko and a 5-1 lead. Blaska is going to have to play catch up a little bit. Not quite 2 minutes into this opening period. I got laughing during the talk with Blaska. She, at the time, had welcomed a new addition to the family, a 4-legged friend, a brand new pug that she added to her home, and she was having some fun training her new puppy at the time. 5-1 Demko with the lead for Ukraine. 33 seconds to go in this first period. A big 4-pointer a few moments ago, the difference. No, I love those interview segments that UWW has posted over the past year and a half, going one-on-one with these athletes, because access is really tough. It's tough to learn some of the personalities behind these athletes and some of the inspiring stories that they can tell. It's a good way to really meet the competitor. You know what they're like as a wrestler, but what are they like off the mat? And we had a chance to learn more about Jessica Blaska, the 28-year-old, who take a quick swig of water and hope to get back into it. She was able to get the early lead on the step-out point, but then it was all Demko. Demko with 5 unanswered, and the Ukrainian who took second at the International Ukrainian earlier this year. 5th place finish at the World Championships a couple of years ago. This is her first senior level European championship.
Починай.
5-1 Ukraine, period 2 underway, bronze medal at 55 kilos. Gold medal match is coming up next at this non-Olympic weight. Demko's done a nice job taking away any tie-up that Blaska's comfortable with. You see her now changing strategies a little bit, altering her levels a little bit more instead of getting in these close, no-space ties. Momentum from both wrestlers, whipping each other down, both knees on the mat. Blaska slowly trying to get up to her feet, but she's unable to do so, and we'll get a fresh start in the center A little more than 2 minutes to go. Demko with the Ukraine, a 5-1 lead. There's that throw. Blaska hit it this time, and she's squeezing tight on the head. Slipping around was Demko. She'll get the one on the reversal, 6-3. So Blaska nearly pulled off the big move. She gets the two. Now Demko with a gut wrench, and she'll get two right back. 8-3, Ukraine out in front. Scramble continues, and here's the reversal point for the Netherlands. So two, and then a one, and then a two for Ukraine, and then a one for the Netherlands, and it stays a 4-point match with 1:22 to go. Netherlands with a discussion. Blaska asking for the challenge brick. The coach not so sure they want to do it. There's some hesitancy right there, and it ends up with no challenge coming. Blaska clearly wanted it. Now here comes Demko with a lot of momentum, and out of bounds they go flying, and 1 point will be awarded. Demko gets that body weight going and her strength, and you are not going to slow her down. These are two really strong physical athletes, and Ukraine right now the more physical, a 9-4 lead. 60 seconds to go. Demko squeezing hard in that upper body area. As Blaska completely flattened out underneath, and we'll go back to the feet. You can see Blaska taking a glance off into the corner, just seeing exactly how much time she has left to work, how much time can she maneuver into position. Can she pull off a grand amp and get a 5 and get the equalizer? That's going to be her only chance. Straight on double, switching to the single, sprawled out by Blaska. And this one is going to go to Demko and Ukraine. Good match, 55 kilos, but it's Kristina Demko in her first senior European Continental Championship, coming away with the bronze medal in the raw emotion of the moment for the Ukrainian. 1 second to go. They will let that tick go off the clock, and Ukraine with a bronze medal. Kristina Zoriana Demko able to capture the bronze as she knocks out the Olympian Blaska from the Netherlands. 9-4, tears of joy for Ukraine.